Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today my name is Kosi. Please subscribe to this channel first time coming across my video. On today's video I will share with you guys on how to draft this beautiful stylish gown that has a short sleeve hand, a V-shaped cuff for the half length, and ruffle for the down part. So if this sounds like something you're interested to know, please keep on watching and let's get into today's video. Right here I already went ahead to draft out the basic bodies and that as well. So I have the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust line, the under bust line, the half length, or you call it the waistline, the hip line, and the V line. Do you get? That is what I have here. Can you see? So I already went ahead as well to divide the client body measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That is what I added. You get from the waistline I added 3.5 inches for the waistline. That is what I did. Right here on the bust line I am going to come up by 1 inch like this, and I also mark ½ inch like this. So after I was done doing this, I'm going to extend it a little bit just like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So after doing it like this, the next thing to do is to connect it from there to my under bust line. Just curve it. If you have a cover, you can use your cover. If you don't have, use your free hand. And I also came up by ½ inch on the bust, on the under bust line. So right now I'm going to make use of my pencil to make my curve first before I can now make use of my marker, so it's very visible for everybody to see. I know you'll be wondering why the waistline is not curved. That is because the person's tummy is very bigger than the under bust circumference. Do you get what I'm saying? That is why it's like that. So on the chest, on the neckline, I marked 3 inches already for the neck wideness, and the length of this the length of the neckline is 9 inches. So I'm going to connect it. I'll just make a V curve using my ruler just like this. Can you see what I just did? So from there I will make my curve very visible using my marker. Do you get? Just look at what I'm doing. After doing this, I'm going to go ahead and make all those lines very visible, and I'll slant the shoulder as well. Just look at what I'm doing so you understand very well. I'm done marking, and this is what I have, and I'll label this as the cup just like you see it. So guys, from the hip line I came down by 7 inches. This is extra 7 inches as an extra line for the V, so that the curve will come out very well. You can come down by 8 inches, you can come down by 7 inches. So from the waistline I marked 3 inches. So from this place I marked 3 inches. From the waistline that I came down by 3 inches, I'm going to make a V curve to meet this end. So this is going to give us the V curve that is at the front of the gown. You get? After I was done doing this, I'll just go ahead and cut it off using my scissors. After cutting, this is how it looks like. So what I'm going to do next right now is to place another pattern, and I'm going to cut out the back. Right here I've gone ahead to cut out the back, and I added extra 1 inch and I labeled it as the zip. I hope you can see it. Right here I'll just place this pattern paper here. I'll just place this paper like this, place it very well so it's very equal. Then I'll hold it with my pin so it's not going to shift from where I already placed it. Then after doing this, I'm going to go ahead and trace it out, and I'll cut it out. Just look at how I'm going to do that. So guys, after pinning it down, what I'm going to do right now is to mark the the neckline. This is for the back, so the back is going to be a high neckline, so I came down by 2 inches. You can start to come down by 1.5. Then I'll go ahead and make my round curve just like this. And after doing this, the next thing I did was to trace this out from the under bust line. I'm going to mark this like this, and I will do the same thing on this other line. And after doing it, this is very simple. This is the simplest method you can get, or you can use to draft out your back pattern. Then for the V at the back, I used the same method to cut out the V just like this. Then after cutting out everything, I will go ahead and unpin this paper just like this. And from this place I marked, sorry it's 3 line here, but this is the main line I'm making use of. I'll just curve it like this. Do you get? I'll just curve it like this. So guys, after I was done doing this, I'll go ahead and cut it off. We also go ahead and slash the zipper area, and I'll hold it with my pin. Then I'll label it as the yoke, the upper part of the back. Do you get? After doing this, this is what I have, as you can see. So this is the back. Can you see? For the upper part cup, I am going to go ahead and slash it. I want to do this particular cup a slash and spread method, because I wouldn't want after sewing the cup it to be flattened. So I just want to gather it a little bit right here. I'm slashing it with my scissors. After slashing it, what I'm going to do right now is to spread it like this. This is how I'm going to spread it when transferring to the actual fabric. Do you get? So this is the fabric I'm using. I'm using a vintage and a black plain. Do you get? So right here I'm going ahead to cut it out on the pattern that I have, and I also cut out the back just like this. As you can see, I cut out the back, giving it half of an inch for the seam allowance. So this is the cup for the front. As you can see that I already slashed and spread it. I just gave it 1.5 inches spread. You get? So this is how it's going to be. So guys, just prepare that. On our next tutorial is going to be about how to sew this on your dress. So these is all the patterns I have, and I already went ahead to cut it out. So our next tutorial is going to be only on the sewing part. So if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe to this channel so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, this will be the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys on my next one. Bye.